Everybody, welcome to another episode of FAQ Friday. I've been getting asked a lot about what steamer I use and where I got it from and how much it was, etc., etc. So I figured I'd do a quick little video about that. I love coffee so much and this mug is so big, I love it. Okay, so I've been using the same type of steamer for the past 3 or 4 years or so. However, I have not been using the same steamer. Since I use a steamer pretty much every day and I don't really pay attention to the rules that are provided with the steamer, aka pour all the water out every single time you use it, steamers only last me about a year or two before they kind of conk out and I have to replace them. So just a little backstory. This is my third steamer of this kind, make, and model. I do like it. They work very well. I looked up online how to fix a steamer, and they said that most of the time it's calcium deposits and stuff from the sediment in the water that is what's clogging it up and making it not steam. So they said to pour vinegar in it and let it sit overnight and then run vinegar through it in a full cycle and it should work. So I did that and it worked for about a week. And then it just went back to being dumb. And I was even really good after I cleaned it out with like dumping the water out of the steamer and everything and then putting it away. I was really good about that and it still stopped working. So I had to go buy another one. Best Buy, you can do an extended warranty for 2 years for like 10 or 11 bucks extra. You can do that. Finishing up with the backstory, I'm doing a musical. I'm designing a show right now, and there's a photo call today. And I came home last night after work, and I set, and I was going to steam this wig, and the steamer conked out. And it wasn't working. And, like, I emptied the water out. I ran water through it. It was turning on, but the little indicator light on the side wouldn't go off. Even no matter how many times I pressed it, it wouldn't go off. So I go to Best Buy. Can you, like, somehow look up in the system? I think I might already have the extended warranty on this one at home, because I couldn't find the receipt. So it's like, I didn't think I could look this up. So she looks it up for me in the computer, and wouldn't you know it, I did have the warranty on it, and I bought it a year ago, the day that it conked out. So today's August 22nd, and last night was August 21st, of course, and that's the night it conked out. So this is my duplicate receipt. She reprinted my receipt for me. August 21st, 2013 is when I bought the steamer this last time. And then today, I did the exchange on August 22nd, 2014. So it lasted me a year, so that's not bad, I guess. To come home, pack up the old steamer, bring it back, exchanged it, got my new steamer, and I guess when you exchange it, they offer you a discounted rate to do the warranty. So the warranty was only, I think, $7 versus $11 or $12 or however much it is. So, where'd I put it? Oh, it's behind me, of course. So this is what it is. It is the Home Touch Perfect Steam Deluxe. It's this guy here. And like I said, this is the third one that I've owned. And like I said, I'm sure they would actually last a very long time if I actually took care of them the way I should, which this model, I am going to try that. I'm going to try cleaning it out every time, dumping the water out. And I'm also going to try using distilled water. It doesn't say you have to use distilled water, but commercial grade steamers almost always, like costume shop and theatrical steamers, almost always use distilled water because it doesn't leave you with the sediment and stuff on the inside. And you don't have to clean it as much. So I'm going to try that and see if that in conjunction with cleaning it helps more or not. So let's open it up. Boop. It's a very convenient steamer and I really like it. And, you know, like I said, I was using it wrong and that's why it conked out on me. But I was able to replace it and got another one. And now I learned my lesson and I'm going to kind of take better care of this one. So in the box, you will get the hose. Oop, that was like a little instruction thing. So this is the hose. And then there's instructions here for the steamer. And then this is the hose with the steamer attachment on it right here. Oh, look, it's a necklace. Ta-da! Then they come with little attachment guys for you to use on fabric. This is for like, it's a little brush for fabric. And then this is a clip for drapes, so you can hold one side and then drape on the inside of the fabric. I've never used these things. I have like 3 sets of them now because I've gone through steamers. So that's that. Then this is the post here that the steamer rests on. This is the top of the steamer where the steamer rests into. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, box. There we go. Okay. This was a bad idea to do without a table, wasn't it? That was really loud. And it looks like this. So this is the steam unit. It has the wheels on it so you can wheel it around. And for me, that's another place for wig hair to get stuck. This is the water reservoir, and it says there you can put up to 45 minutes of water in there, which is amazing. I just know because I wasn't cleaning them out or anything, I would get sediment and like, it just looked like sand almost in here, this part, and down in there. And I'd also get it on the bottom portion of this guy here. I would get really bad like sediment. God, I'm a mess. And then so this is the on and off switch here, on, off. And then this here is that reset button that I was telling you about on my last unit that was broken. Mine would get stuck on the last one. It would get stuck down or it would get stuck in. This one seems to just wiggle, and it's good. So this one's good. I don't know if that has anything to do with the water sediment or whatever, so maybe I didn't break it. I don't know. So I'm just going to put it together for you guys. It's really easy. It has this stand thingy here, and this actually telescopes up and down, kind of locks in a very weird way. There we go. And then you just turn it to lock it in like that. And then that's locked in. If you guys have ever used a steamer before, you know sometimes the hose can kink right here. I find that if I put this on this way, so that the handle part is on the back and this is on the front, it'll wrap around it and there's less chance of it kinking up on me. It's the 3-prong plug, so it's grounded like that. And I'm going to plug this into my extension cord down here. Put the hose in to this little guy in here. And the hose is rubber, and then there's metal to stabilize. There's a metal coil here to stabilize it so it does not kink at the base, but it can still kink up here. Now, when you first get your steamer, or when you haven't used it for a while, the hose is rigid. This is like, as you can see, I can't put a kink in there if I try. It's very rigid. However, once it starts to heat up, this gets really pliable, and you can easily bend it and put a kink in it. So you kind of have to be careful. So let's extend this all the way up. Talked about here how this is on the back, so then the steamer, ooh, as I hit myself in the face, the steam will fold around like that. I prefer to do that. That's just me being a weirdo. So basically, I'm using distilled water in this, like I said. Many commercial and theatrical steamers require you to use distilled water. Oh, it's steaming. Look, it's going. Oh yeah, you can't see that, can you? Basically what distilled water means is that they boil it to remove the impurities and the minerals and all of that stuff. And basically they boil it in something that's rounded on top so that it condensates or condenses. What's the word for that? It's condensation, but does it condense? Does it condensate? What's the word? Let me know. I'm not good with this whole English thing. So they take the condensation. That's what the process of distilling water does. Now, is it different from purified water? Not exactly sure. But I just know that distilled water is preferred for steamers and stuff like that because it's less likely to do buildup and the sediment and all that fun crap. So yeah, I got this at Duane Reade. Probably get it at CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, Target, anything like that. Any place that kind of sells water in a jug would have distilled water. I'm sure you can drink distilled water. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if purified water would work, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try that next to see if like my Brita water will work better. I don't know. I know distilled water is preferred, but I guess I can try purified water as well and see if that makes a difference at all. We'll see. And we have steam. Ta-da! So the new guy works. I'm very excited to steam this wig right here and dry her real quick for photo call in about 3 hours. So good for me. Waiting to the last minute to do stuff, as always. This is the steamer that I personally like to use. I do have a small handheld steamer at my office that I got at Bed Bath & Beyonce that seems to work very well. I've only used it 2 or 3 times, but it seems to work very well. You don't necessarily have to get this type of steamer. You can get the small handhelds, you can get this one, you can get the industrial one. I have had people ask me about using the steam setting on an iron versus buying an actual additional steamer. I'm kind of wary about using the steam on an iron just because it just shoots out, and I'm also worried about getting synthetic hair close to something that's metal that's really, really hot. So I personally would steer clear of using a steam set iron on a wig. I would just go and spend the 10, 15 bucks on a cheap little handheld guy from Bed Bath & Beyond or Target or whatever, and, you know, upgrade later if you feel like it. So this is mine. It's the Home Touch. I really like it. I'm a big fan. Hopefully now I'll have it last longer than a year this time. Let's hope. If not, I will check back with you guys when it conks out and give you guys an update. So if you like this kind of video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, you guys, please. And if you didn't like it, I don't care. So check out all my fun social media stuff down in the box. Be sure to check out bobbypins.com, where I have an amazing selection of beautiful synthetic lace front wigs, as well as styling accessories and tools. I now carry pearl head pins for roller sets. I now carry rollers. I carry long and short neck blocks both. And of course, brush sets and stands and all that fun stuff that I've had since the beginning. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys soon for another fun video. Thanks. Bye.